I've never looked inside a giraffe.
Oh, what have we been doing?
Although it's never too late.
So, hello, Julian Clary. Welcome to Fun Kids.
Thank you, Bex. How are you?
I am grand. Thank you so much for coming back.
Your hair's quite wild today. Has it recently been washed?
It has this morning.
Yes. That's very kind of you. Is that for my
It was for you,
benefit?
yeah. I thought I'd make an effort, to be honest.
No nits in here, children.
Well, I don't want to promise anything on that. I mean, it's clean. Doesn't mean it's got no nits in.
This is true.
You know,
This is true.
that's the thing. So I thought I'd make an effort for you. So you're welcome.
It's paid off.
Thank you. Finally, someone's noticed. And you've brought with us a brand new book in the Bolds series. This is the Christmas Cracker. This is a bit different to what you've usually offered us with the series.
Yes, it's different in that it is a Christmas sort of, Christmas can go on a bit and you can get a bit bored.
Yep.
And children can get annoying when they're bored and they've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So this has got puzzles and games and jokes and this it's packed actually. And I think a child given this book will be no trouble. They'll just sit quietly and amuse themselves.
Are you pitching this to mums and dads more than kids then?
If they're listening, mark my words, the Bolds Christmas Cracker is what you want.
Well, I would have loved this book as a kid because it is full of puzzles and riddles and games and jokes. And also things like you can mess up the book if you want to. You can write in it and ruin it a little bit.
Yes, and you can laugh. I like the sound of children laughing. So, and it's very good quality paper, I noticed. I wasn't expecting that from Anderson Press. But it's very good, nice, shiny paper.
We're expecting like party hat paper that you get in Crackers.
Well, you know what they're like.
Just save some costs. Yeah,
Yes.
save some money. No, it is a lovely book to read because it's just fun. And you can get involved and you can feel like you're part of the Bolds gang.
Get involved. And there's some of the sort of quiz things test your knowledge of the Bolds. So, because there's about 5 Bolds adventures books out now, so they kind of test your knowledge of what Minnie's dog's name is and so on, and so if you get all those right then you'll feel very clever.
Oh, well, we'll come back to the quiz later on. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, you
we'll
can quiz
get there.
me.
Well, that's the plan. I'm going to give you a little Christmas quiz later. But I know we have a lot of listeners who do love the Bold series, and it's a big book series for a lot of our listeners. So you've had quite a lot of adventures so far. They've been on holiday.
Yes.
They've been in rescuing people. They've been in trouble. What's been your favourite bit to write?
Well, my favourite Bolds book is always the current one.
Good answer.
And I'm writing the 6th one. I was writing it this morning, actually. And this is where the Bolds get involved with climate change and going green and trying to change the world. So there's a visit to the House of Commons. This book, when will this be out? Let me just ask my publicist.
2021. Summer 2021.
Crikey.
Well, yes. So don't hold your breath. But anyway, that's my favourite one. I like them all because the Bolds books are like my children. I can't pick a favourite. That wouldn't be right.
It is a really exciting series to read, though. Do you have like in your head a Harry Potter kind of thing of like I've got books and books and books for days that I can just plan out, or do you think there's a certain set number in your head?
Oh, well, I keep thinking, this will be enough. Surely 6 is enough. But then I can't imagine my life without the Bolds, and I like writing them because when you write for children, you become a child again, even at my age. So I would miss that. I've got endless Bold stories swirling around.
And do you have a favourite character to write?
Well, Bobby Bold is the most like me as a child. The Bolds family are like the Clary family, I think. This is what happens when you write a book. You just sort of recreate your own life. So I came from a very silly family. We lived in Teddington in a house much like the Bolds, and we laughed all the time. So the Bolds are like the Clarys and I'm like Bobby Bold.
And is it fun to read these books at schools and at book events? Because it must, just the concept of a family of hyenas pretending to be humans is just really fun. You must have so much fun reading it out loud as well.
Well, I've been a comedian for a long time, so I've been making adults laugh, which is great. But making children laugh is almost more of a thrill. Children don't care who you are, if you've been on television or not. But if you're at a book event or in a school and you can make a room full of children laugh, it's a very joyful thing.
Do you think it's harder to make kids laugh?
Well, they don't pretend. Sometimes adults might humour you. Sometimes they might heckle you. But no, children are very genuine. And I also like doing a Q&A with children because they have very original minds and they ask questions that you could never dream up.
Yeah, we've met a few kids now, fun kids travels, and they are ruthless. They will tell you exactly what they think of you, and it is petrifying.
And we do things with David Roberts, who is the illustrator.
Oh, the lovely illustrator, yeah, of course.
So we asked them for suggestions, like we were creating one of Mrs. Bold's hats, and what would you like this hat to be made of? And one little girl said, the sea. So David had to then draw the sea and make a hat out of the sea, which of course is impossible. But in a book, anything can happen. In a drawing, anything is possible.
That kid is like the new Salvador Dali, just this most abstract kind of ideas.
Yes.
Brilliant, I love it. Right, well, speaking of questions, I've got a little quiz for you. We'll play my Christmas quiz in a few songs' time. So I'm back in the studio with Julian Clary.
I'm still here.
You're still here, you haven't escaped.
Let me out.
No, not yet. Not until you do my Christmas quiz.
Okay.
This is the thing. So it's kind of half Christmas, half animals. Some questions taken from your book. Some I've found myself. I've done some actual research.
Is there a prize if I get it right?
The prize is my respect.
Your respect and the exit.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll let you out. It's like an escape room game.
Okay.
If you do this, even if you don't pass it too much, if you just do it, you get
in.
out. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty low bar, let's face it. So first question, is it true or false that giraffes have 4 stomachs?
Cows have about 5, don't they?
They do, but I'm talking giraffes.
I've never looked inside a giraffe.
Oh, what have we been doing?
Although it's never too late. I'm going to say it's true.
It is true.
It is
correct.
true.
It is true. Yes. Okay. Next up, true or false? Iceland have 13 variations of Father Christmas, including ones called spoon licker and door sniffer. True or false?
Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You heard
spoon licker.
Yeah, you heard all of that. Yeah. So 13 variations of Father Christmas in Iceland, and they have lots of different names, and they are 2 of the names of the Christmas.
Would you have made that up? You wouldn't have made up a spoon licker.
What do you think? Do I look like somebody who'd make up a spoon licker?
Looking into your eyes to see if you're being... It's true.
It is true, yeah.
There you are. I knew it.
The good people of Iceland have lots of fun around Christmas. Okay. What was Rudolph the reindeer's original name? What was he originally going to be called? Was it Reginald, Robin, or Richard?
Is this from the person that invented?
Yeah, this is going way back now.
Okay, give me the options again.
Reginald, Robin, or Richard? What was Rudolph originally called?
Robin.
No, it was Reginald.
Reginald. I didn't think you'd go for the first one.
Yeah, which doesn't scan as well. Reginald the reindeer just doesn't roll off the tongue, I would say. But there
Yes.
we go. Next question. This is a Christmas one. In which country do people travel to church on Christmas Eve by rollerblading? Is it Norway, Venezuela, or Ireland?
It won't be Ireland.
I kind of want it to be Ireland, but...
Yes. No, but they take their church going very seriously.
Yeah, no rollerblading for them.
Venezuela sounds a bit random. I'm going to say Norway.
It's Venezuela!
It's Venezuela. Oh, I know where I'm going for my holidays.
I know, can you imagine? What a lovely way to spend Christmas Eve, just rollerblading around. Although I would probably fall over immediately. And finally, this is a Christmas cracker joke. I just wondered whether you would get it, or whether you know the answer. What did the dog get for Christmas?
It's something to do with a bone.
It is! You're so close.
It's something bone. I read this earlier.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me.
It's a mobile bone.
Mobile bone.
Mobile
there
bone.
you are.
I'll give you that. You got half a point there.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna let you pass my Christmas quiz.
Thank you.
And I'm also, because of that, gonna let you leave the studio.
Oh,
That was the
happy
ultimate prize.
days.
You're welcome. So we should say to everybody that the Bold Christmas cracker is out right now. They need to go and buy it.
It is. It's not compulsory, but it's a jolly good read. And the Bold's Christmas cracker comes with my hearty recommendation.
As it should do. Can you imagine if it didn't? That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
It would be weird.
It'd be a bit odd.
It'd be wrong.
And the rest of the Bold books are out as well, and we should look forward to a new one very soon.
And the only reason I want to rush home is to write the 6th one for you.
2021, come on. Thank you so much, Julian. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Cheers.